What was your sort of analysis of that part of the business?
Yeah, I mean, they had their biggest earnings beat since Q4 of 2020, and basically every single area they did a good job. The two drivers, AWS and ads, were really up. Advertising, this business was on fire this quarter, over $10.6 billion. And we have a benchmark report at Pacvue where we look at quarter over quarter return on advertising spend, and that was also really strong and up this quarter. So they saw great results for advertisers. With ads, they also have implemented some new generative AI capabilities. And then also they have Amazon Marketing Cloud and Amazon Stream, which offers a lot of great data analytics, real-time optimization. And that has really helped fuel advertising spending this quarter.
Melissa, let's zero in on AWS because at the end of the day, it's the majority of operating income. What did you learn about the rest of the year? How AWS is going to continue to grow? Because if we go back to Microsoft just a week ago, we were a bit concerned about this broad market.
Yeah, I mean, all the eyes were on AWS this quarter. They actually were up 12%, which last quarter they were 16%. So it's just been a declining kind of increase quarter over quarter, but they still beat. I think the biggest challenge has been our companies have been cost cutting, and the AWS has been cut. Even our own company has been looking stringently at how do we operate most efficiently, and AWS is kind of a target. But Andy Jassy spent a long time on the investor call yesterday talking about how AWS has stabilized, how companies are increasing their workloads. And then he also spent a lot of time about all the generative AI capabilities that they're launching, Code Whisperer, Bedrock, and the use cases around these. So those are, and then, look, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
No, I just wanted to jump in on that point because how Andy Jassy described that, though, was Amazon taking the first few steps in a marathon. And I think we still have the question, how does Amazon make money on the basically enterprise and cloud-focused AI offering? Do you have an answer to that?
It's a tough one. Like, generative AI isn't actually a big investment from Amazon. So they're going to have to invest a lot of money and resources to build that out. But the idea is that they can grab market share and have much more of an attractive offering because their product is so amazing. It's much more efficient, helps customers use it. So, I think all eyes are on this. Microsoft and Google, I think they were up 26 and 28% last quarter, while Amazon was up 12% in cloud. But those are on smaller bases. But I think that's definitely something to look at because others are, is their market share going to grow? What's the reaction?
Melissa, very, very quickly, what do you give Andy Jassy on his quarterly report card, A, B, or C, for the job he's done?
He's done an A. All his cost-cutting measures over the last 2 years, he's really improved efficiency. The warehouse, they've moved from a national to regionalized operations. That was huge, and they're getting shipments to customers faster. That has been a huge improvement. So I think he's done a great job, and this quarter is a result of the last 2 years.